Good morning, Notre Dame. Welcome to the new season of Tyne TV. I'm George Hernandez, and this is
Felipe Olivier.
And we are your hosts for this Tyne TV episode.
So we're going to start you off with Senior Moments, where Oli, Isabel, and Kylie interview seniors and talk about their favorite memories at Notre Dame and give out some advice to incoming freshmen.
I'm Celise, and I'm here with Kylie Martinez, who's going to be asking questions to our next senior.
So, what was one of your favorite high school memories?
One of my favorite high school memories was probably going to the Aloha dance with all my friends.
What's any advice that you would give the incoming freshmen?
Just go to the dances and the football games, participate in Spirit Week. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Oli. I'm here with Titan TV. Today we're here at a pop-up shop for Angie's Little Small Business. Now we're going to ask her a question. What's her favorite ND memory?
My favorite ND memory is going to the football games and having a good time there with all my friends.
Okay, Steven?
My favorite ND memory would probably be going to LA with the soccer team. That's just about it.
Some advice that you would like to give to underclassmen?
Make sure you keep track of time management and you do all of your work. That is the most important thing.
Great. Steven?
Be smart on how you procrastinate.
What's your favorite ND memory?
My favorite ND memory is probably just playing frisbee on the field with the squad.
Okay, what's advice you would give to underclassmen?
To just make the most of every moment. Never take for granted a class or just time with your friends, because it all goes by so fast.
Live, love, laugh.
Favorite ND memory?
Probably just like hanging out with all my friends at the lunch tables, just talking. Yeah.
What's some advice you give to underclassmen?
Take pictures. Take a lot of pictures. I wish I took more, so I could remember the old times. You know, take some pictures and videos.
Hey guys, it's Caesar.
And Caitlin.
And we are your co-hosts for this episode's sports update. In football news, college football is back. The SEC, ACC, Big 12, Sun Belt, Conference USA, and the AAC all opened up games this weekend. The Big 10 also announced their season will start on October 23rd and 24th. And the Pac-12 will most likely start their season on October 31st or November 7th. So this week, I made a top 5. Big 10 and Pac-12 not included because they haven't played yet. At number one, I have Clemson. At number 2, I have Alabama. At number 3, I have Oklahoma. At number 4, I have Georgia. And number 5, I have LSU. In high school football news, Wisconsin and South Carolina joined 27 other states to play high school football this fall. In NFL news, football is back. It is week 3, and so far we have been treated to some pretty good games. A lot of the games have been going down to the wire, and it is amazing to see that. There also have been a lot of injuries. So I'm sorry to anyone that had Saquon on their fantasy football team. Make sure you tune in to Monday Night Football to watch the Ravens take on the Chiefs. As I did with the NCAA, I also have a top 5 for the NFL. At number 1, I have the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson and Mark Ingram have been running over everyone. Lamar is finding spots to throw the ball that don't even exist, and the defense is locking everything down. At number 2, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. They showed a little bit of weakness against the Chargers this weekend, so I had to bump them down to number 2. At number 3, I have the Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf both had huge games this weekend against one of the best corners in the league, Stephon Gilmore. At number 4, I have the Green Bay Packers. And creeping in at number 5, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers. In Notre Dame football news, Coach Tony DeThomas has been welcomed back as our head football coach for this season. In baseball news, as we draw closer and closer to the playoffs, teams are beginning to clinch their places in their respective divisions. The Rays, the A's, the Braves, and the Dodgers all clinched their divisions. And the Padres, Cubs, Yankees, Twins, White Sox, and Indians have all clinched a spot in the playoffs. The MLB has also announced a bubble plan for their playoffs, and the Division Series, Championship Series, and World Series will be held in Texas and California. Teams will play at Petco Park in San Diego, Dodger Stadium in LA, Minute Maid Park in Houston, and Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. My MLB top 5 is at number 1, the Dodgers, number 2, the White Sox, at number 3, the Padres, at number 4, the Twins, and at number 5, the Athletics. And now on to Caitlin for the rest of our update.
Thank you, Caesar. In basketball news, the NBA has been back. The Lakers have won against the Denver Nuggets in the fourth games of the Western Conference playoffs. Tune in Saturday to see who wins. In the Eastern Conference, Miami leads 3-0 against the Celtics. Tune in Friday at 5:30 to see who wins their fifth game. In WNBA news, they are still in the regular season, so tune into their games to watch. Moving on to college basketball, they haven't started their season yet, but it has been confirmed that they will either start this November or September. Finally, for high school basketball at Notre Dame, the boys and girls teams are still not able to get together during this pandemic. Please stay in touch with ND staff and your coaches to see if there are any updates. Thank you for watching this week's Sports Update.
Hey guys, it's Owen Stroh Jackson, and today the movie we are reviewing is called A Walk to Remember, which is a romantic tragedy that you can stream right now on Netflix for free. Let's get right into those reviews.
So a while back we did a poll on Instagram basically saying, give us movie recommendations. We want to review your movies. And 8 movies. 2 of the 8 responses was just Lego Clutch Powers, which I thought was an epic gamer move. But it wasn't on Netflix and we couldn't watch it on AFTA, so we couldn't use it. But the one movie that was on the list was A Walk to Remember, and that was on Netflix, so we decided to go with that one. Now, A Walk to Remember is a romance movie that, I thought it was okay, but that's just it. It's okay. The characters were awesome, especially the main character, but it was really boring. I ended up accidentally sleeping through the movie the first time. Then I said, okay, I need to review the movie, so let me watch it again for the second time. And I consumed 2 energy drinks just to get through it. But I'm going to give it a score of 4 out of 10 just because I don't like romance movies and it was just really boring, but the characters were awesome. I really recommend people watch it. It's predictable, but it's kind of cute. I didn't cry at the end, but it was relatively okay.
So after watching A Walk to Remember, it's about an hour and 45 minutes, I think, and let's review it. Okay, so it was a great romantic movie. I really enjoyed it. It's not like most romantic movies, I feel like. A Walk to Remember involved faith and religion, which is not something you see often in romantic movies. So it was really interesting to see it all play out. For that same reason, I don't think this movie is for everyone, since it's not like most typical romantic movies. But definitely give it a shot if you want to. Like I said, it was an hour and 45 minutes, but at times it did feel longer, especially in the beginning for about the first half of the movie. It was very, very slow, but then towards mainly the end, it started to pick up some speed, and yeah, so I'll be honest, it was a sad movie. I almost cried. I'm a very sensitive person, and this is sad enough to make a grown man cry, honestly. Now, no spoilers. I won't tell you why it's sad, but I give the movie a score of 9 out of 10. Can we edit something there? There you go. And like I said, it's somewhat unique, has this unique but familiar tone to it, if that makes sense. So I definitely recommend it if you're into that stuff. It's streaming on Netflix, so yeah, enjoy. Thank you.
So, A Walk to Remember. Do I think it's a good movie? Yes. Would I watch it again if I had the chance to? No. Because I'm not really the romance movie type. I think they're all corny and cheesy, especially this one. This one was definitely on the cheesier side of everything. But I think it had some really good themes, and I think it had a really great plot. And the whole plot twist with her health really took me for a turn. I didn't expect that at all. I thought they were just gonna have some relationship issues because, you know, the guy's oh, look at me, I'm Mr. Delinquent, you know, I drive a Dodge Challenger. So that really took me by surprise. I really enjoyed the movie, even though I thought it was on the cheesier side. I really liked Landon and Jamie's relationship and, you know, their respect and trust for each other. I think the development of the relationship was really good, and I think they handled that really well. I definitely give this movie on the Rotten Tomatoes scale a decent 40%. 40%. It's not that good, but it's definitely watchable. You can get through it, you know. For it being a romance movie, it wasn't as emotional as I thought it'd be. It's kind of rushed as is. There's many skip-throughs. You know, there should be like an emotional build-up scene, but they kind of just skip through it and get straight to the point, which, you know, I'm okay with that because if you know, watch the movie, a theme of it is, you know, spared time and, you know, a limited amount of time. So I think it's a good way of portraying that, and overall I think the movie's pretty good.
Hey Titans, it's Victoria.
Hi guys, it's Bella.
And we are the co-hosts for this month's cooking segment. We picked 3 of our favorite TikTok recipes to share with you. So enjoy.
Absolutely delicious. Thank you, Victoria and Isabella.
Now on to our next segment, Day in the Life with Mia and Haley, where they talk about their daily quarantine experiences.
Hey Titans. So a day in my life usually starts off by me getting up at 7 o'clock to try to go downstairs and eat before school starts. During our break, I like to go downstairs, get a snack, and watch TikToks before my next class starts. After school, I try to go on a run, try to get productive before I start my homework. Once I finish my homework, I usually go straight to TikTok or Netflix. I try to FaceTime my friends before I go to bed and start my day all over again. So here's Haley with her day in her life.
So what a day in my life usually looks like is I wake up around 7:30 or 7:45. I try to eat something before school, and I get up, use the restroom, all of that. And then I sit at my desk here in my room, and I do all my schoolwork right here. And then usually on breaks, I'll try to eat something if I haven't already, or maybe start some homework. And then once I'm done with school, I will maybe go run some errands with my mom just so I can get out of the house, and then finish all my homework. And if I have any spare time, I'll spend time with my sisters or just chill in my room and watch movies.
Welcome to our Zoom talk show. So today our special guest is Mr. Avila.
Mr. Avila. Woo!
Hey. Mr. Avila, how have you been?
I am doing well. How are you two ladies doing?
I'm doing good. No favorite sports team?
Surfing. I like surfing. It is a sport, you know. They're trying to make it into an Olympic sport.
Okay, Avila, we're getting to the first question. First question is, what do you miss most about physically being at school?
Seeing all of you, in the class, you know, I get to see everyone that's in my class right now, but that's only limited to who I actually teach. So I definitely missed being able to be amongst all the students, being able to see you guys, you know, in the hallways, at lunch. I miss you guys fighting to be first at line at the lunch line and pushing other people aside, or doing your frisbee on the field, just walking around and watching you guys. So I do miss the interaction with all of you guys one-on-one. A lot of you guys I haven't seen, especially if I don't teach you, I don't get the chance to see you guys.
So for question 2, it's going to be
Question
who do you
2.
think who do you think would be the top artist of 2020?
Top artists?
Yep, top artist.
I would say Christian music in general.
Possibly true. But actually the artist was Ariana Grande.
Oh, I thought you were asking me personally.
Question number 3. What do you think personally was the hardest part to get used to when we started distance learning in March?
I think the hardest thing was at first, I don't think people took it seriously. They took the virus seriously, but I think we all thought, even myself, I think I could probably fall in this category. I thought maybe, all right, we're going to go and we're going to do online. It'll be like 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 weeks, It ended up being an entire year. So I think when we first went online, we took it seriously, but at the same time, we thought, oh, in 2 weeks, we'll be back. So in a part, we kind of didn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
I think I've noticed that this time around that as we've started online, I've noticed the students are more engaged and more focused than they were maybe in March, because now they know that this could be at least for the whole entire semester.
Okay, so we actually have a riddle for you. So it's
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
I make 2 people out of 1. What am I?
Make 2 people out of 1. I call a friend. Mr. Wagner, 2 people out of 1. I don't know. I give up. He didn't answer.
Okay, it's a mirror.
Okay, no, but the big question. Yes, no?
Let's go.
Okay. How do you always try to keep a strong faith in God? Because I know during this time it's very difficult and hard. And I know personally I've lost a lot of faith in God because stuff hasn't gone my way. So how do you feel you personally deal with that?
That's a great question. I think you have to be grounded and just continue to do what you normally would do. A lot of people probably lose some of their faith because maybe they weren't grounded before all this happened. Didn't have a routine. And I think you just have to keep that routine going. And, we still, as a family, never stopped going to Mass, at least online. So we're still doing the online Mass. We try to do the Mass in the morning before school starts with Father Paul. Daily prayer is vital. Scripture reading, and then just also being with Our Lady.
Teresa Marie.
My Amazon's going off.
Teresa Marie.
Amazon, stop! Anyways, just continue to pray, read Scripture, and definitely a devotion to Our Lady, which is our alma mater, right?
Yes.
How long do you think the state of California has been in quarantine for?
How long? Is this like one of those questions that's a specific question now? Like the Ariana Grande question? Like I have to give a specific? April, May, June, July, August, 5 months.
5 months.
What's the answer?
I mean, I put it in days, but like that works too.
Mia, did she say days?
No, I didn't say days, but
okay, so how many days?
It was 300 days. But you know what? We'll accept your answer.
It's been 300 days? That can't be right. We have not been in quarantine.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you, Mr. Avila.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye, Mia. Bye, Samantha.
Welcome to the Titan TV segment of COVID Workout. I am Philip Olive, an NDHS senior, and I am here to interview NDHS senior Max Anderson. Welcome, Max. I have some questions for you.
Sweet.
Okay, 1. What grade are you in?
I'm in the 12th grade.
Okay, number 2. What sport do you play?
I play football and baseball.
What position do you play?
In football, I play linebacker, and in baseball, I play shortstop.
What is your favorite football workout?
My favorite football workout is probably the cone drill.
Can you give us a demonstration, please?
Of course I can.
Alright, Max, show us how to do this thing.
Alright, dude. come over here. Just keep going round and round. And it's good for cardio, and it just helps the legs get warm and get your heart pumping, so.
Max, now that we've just done our warm-up as you demonstrated, what are we going to do for the bulk of our workout?
Alright, so for the bulk, I like to do burpees, jump squats, and floater kicks, and I can demonstrate that right now.
Yes, please.
So for burpees, you want to jump down like this and do a push-up, jump back up, and jump in the air. So super easy. You can do that 10 times. It's pretty good. And then jump squats, you get low, you just jump up. You can load the arms like this, and then just keep going repetitive. And then the last one, floater kicks. It works out the abs pretty good. Go like this, put your hand, just kick. So you do it for like 10 seconds or something. Feels pretty good after, so. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Now, what do these activities target in your muscles?
So the burpees, it's kind of like arms and chest, and then the legs for jumping. Jump squats, works out the legs pretty good. And the floater kicks, it works out the abs and kind of gets the legs burning, so it's pretty cool.
Thank you for joining us today, Max. We really enjoyed interviewing you today. We hope that we can interview and see you again. And thanks everyone for watching this NDHS Titan TV segment of COVID Workout. And have a good day, everyone, and make sure to stay safe. And 3 things that you must do. 1, wear a mask. 2, wash your hands. And 3, social distance. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in.
Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys again in another episode of Titan TV.
Peace out.